Do you guys remember that RP glitch that was like a big thing a week or two ago, where you could basically get hundreds of levels in like a minute or two? Yeah, as it turns out, that might be a major downfall for everyone who did it. It's not just that though, because according to this new Rockstar support article we're taking a look at, if you have any illegitimate progress detected on your GT Online account, you might not be eligible to actually migrate or transfer that account to the new system, to the new consoles, to the new edition of the game. And naturally, this has many people wondering if their accounts will even work on this PS5 and Xbox Series X edition. So the actual support page, there was two of them, one for the online and then one for the single player. We'll start with the online one first, just because I think this is the one a lot of people are like looking forward to. Now, at the moment, we still don't even like know how to do this or how this is all going to work. If you can maybe transfer like your PC account to the PS5 or something. Rockstar, they didn't tell us. We don't know any of this until the game comes out. But on their Rockstar support page, I guess one of the things that could happen is you get a save migration error when you're going through the process when the game comes out on Tuesday. And the question that they're posing, why am I receiving the following error message saying that my GT Online profile is not eligible for migration? And I guess this is the error you will receive. The GT Online profile associated with this Rockstar Games account is not eligible for migration at this time. Well, the reason you might get this error on Tuesday, these four things could have happened. The GT Online profile is currently banned or suspended and is not eligible. That makes sense. If you're banned or suspended, you can't migrate to sort of evade it. Sure. Okay. The GT Online profile is already migrated and is no longer eligible. Okay, sure. Hopefully that there's no issues here with people who migrated their accounts like 6-7 years ago from, you know, PS4 to PC or PS3 to PS4. But again, this makes sense. If you're already migrated, sure. But this is the one. Illegitimate progress was detected on the GT Online profile and will not be eligible. That is huge because it's like, what does that mean? Obviously, illegitimate progress could mean a lot of things, especially in GTA Online. I mean, this could mean the biggest things, obviously the RP glitches. If you have some super high RP level with, very little days played, that's a little questionable, sure. If you have, billions of dollars, you guys remember the airplane or the Lester glitch 2 years ago? Oh man, the people who escaped getting banned or reset, probably shaking in their boots because all of that is illegitimate progress. But this could also mean like smaller things, like the little minor glitches and the things that Rockstar can actually patch, like doing any of the heists back to back without having to do the setup missions. Technically, that's illegitimate progress. Anyone who's ever sold vehicles and evaded the limit of daily vehicle sales and you have hundreds of millions of dollars, obviously that's illegitimate. I mean, this is such a broad term, and this is why a lot of people are wondering, like, I'm sure at some point almost everyone has done something illegitimate, has done some glitch or something, and it's a little scary that we don't really even know if our profiles are going to be eligible for migration. The last one though, again, another just pretty self-explanatory. There's insufficient progress on the GT Online profile. So I guess maybe if you're like level 1, what's the point? I guess is what they're saying. But yeah, the illegitimate progress, that's the one that's got a lot of people wondering what's going to happen. The only sort of good news about this is it's one of those situations where, while sure, it might be a good idea for Rockstar to do this, if the majority of, if we're taking this at face value, and anyone at any point in time has, if you've done any sort of glitch to give you more money, more levels, something, you're not eligible, that's probably a lot of people that are going to be complaining because they're not going to be able to transfer their account, which probably means less sales for Rockstar, which means less sales for Take-Two, less money, and then maybe they just don't do this anymore because at the end of the day, we all know they just want more money. So like this could be a situation like that, I guess, but it's for sure a little worrying that you could technically buy the game actually and then find out you're not eligible. You have to restart your character. Hopefully this is just something they're putting it in the little, you know, Rockstar support page thing here, and it's not like something they're actively looking for maybe, but it is for sure something a lot of people might be worried about. Illegitimate progress, you might not be able to transfer that character to the new consoles. Also, there's no, like I mentioned, there's no text or anything about if you're trying to transfer a PC account, so I'm not entirely sure if that'll work, because I do know some people who are on PC that are trying to go to the new versions of the game. Who knows? The other support page though was about actually the story mode, and on here they do mention PC somewhere right here. They say you can only transfer, I guess, PS4 and Xbox One saves for the story. PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC saves cannot be migrated. So they do specifically state PC here for the story mode, but nothing for the online just yet. And I'm not going to go over this. There's a lot more here. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'll leave a link to these pages in the description if you want to take a look at. The story mode, there's not really anything like major to really go over. It just, there's steps to get it done. The only thing that was a little interesting about this particular new article was down here in this section. So it says, you know, if you're going through the steps to get the new save, blah, 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 you open up GTA 5, obviously on the new console, and then you select the story tab from the landing page. And it almost sounds like we're going to be getting a new sort of load in screen, almost maybe GTA 4-esque, where it brings you to like a main menu, and then you can choose, I guess it's also Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2-esque. But it almost does seem like something like this, where there's a main menu, you can choose between public, you know, invite, story mode, blah, blah, blah. This is for GTA Online, but let's just say there's another little tab for the story mode. It almost sounds like that's what Rockstar is going for here with this new edition of the game. So that was just something, this is just a mock-up. This isn't anything official, but we could be getting something like this instead of what we have now, where it just sort of loads into the game regardless. So yeah, that is it with the video. Basically, I just wanted to let you guys know about this because I would hope not many people are going to run into this issue on Tuesday when we get the game. You load in, you try and transfer, then it's like, hey, sorry, migration error. Let me know in the comments, how many of you guys have ever at any point done anything illegitimate? Because like I said, I'm willing to bet most people probably have done something at some point. We also don't really know how Rockstar are detecting this. I mean, it's pretty obvious if you have, you know, $1 billion or something, that's probably not legitimate. But I'm sure there are a lot of people who have only done maybe a couple of money glitches and only have, you know, maybe $1 mil or $2 million from them or something like that. So this is definitely something to keep an eye out on. But yeah, anyway, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Like I said, we'll be live streaming all of this, so I'll be going through this process too, and hopefully we don't get this error. Hopefully we can just log straight in and everything would work. But we won't know until it comes out. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.